WQAD Podcast Network.
Piping hot and fresh off the grill. Welcome to Let's Taco About Food. Chatting local favorites and hidden gems. Here's your host, Taco Tory.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Hey, how's it going? We're very close to the Super Bowl.
Yes, and I'm Tori Philbin here. I'm one of the producers at WQAD.
I'm Brody Waddell. I am a digital producer. Do a little bit of everything. Hello again. They've seen both of us.
And we also have a special guest here today, and she's going to talk about something for Super Bowl Sunday, a big food item that we all eat.
That's right.
So
very
stay
near
tuned.
and dear to her heart is what she says.
Stay tuned for that. Should we say your name, or do you want to be?
Oh yeah, you can say my name.
And it's Annie Dickerson. She's a director here at WQAD News 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone. So thank you for joining us today. Like I said, we're going to be starting. We're going to talk about some snacks that we'll eat on Super Bowl Sunday.
All right. We have some here that Hy-Vee was nice enough to bring for us. And then we also have some of these Kettle brand chips that we got sent that we should try. These limited edition flavors. Those will be fun too.
And stay tuned for the hot Super Bowl snack item that we will be debating.
The debate.
On to.
That's right.
The big debate.
You do not want to miss
Sunday.
it.
All right. So, what do you guys want to start off with first? Should we do the Hy-Vee stuff first?
Well, I say let's try one thing.
Okay.
And full disclosure, we did try some of these snacks earlier. But I have not tried some of these things on this plate. Napkin. So, do you know what the difference between these two meats are? Is it salami and pepperoni?
No, I think it's two different salamis. I'm not sure which one is which. I know there's like different kinds, like Genoa salami, and there's another kind.
And so this is Genoa and then hard salami.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. I should have asked the people at Hy-Vee what it
should have.
was, but
Just stuff that you would probably have at your Super Bowl party. And then, of course, we have like a different take on like the meatballs. I know that I've always had the sweet and sour meatballs, and those things are so good.
they're so
Oh
good.
my God.
I can't remember which meatball flavor this is. Sorry, guys, but
There's different.
there were different ones. There was like a bacon cheese one, and
And then we have like that pizza cracker,
yes.
and then this like berry cheese. What was this cheese called again?
It's called Merlot
Merlot. And why do they call it that?
because I think it's like soaked in Merlot, like red wine.
Oh, wow. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's very, very good, but we are going to try it. So should we try the salami first, you think?
Yeah, let's try one of these things. And while we're doing that,
Alright.
we can talk about kind of what our favorite dish is on Super Bowl Sunday. Like, what is the icon? Like, when you think Super Bowl Sunday snacks, what comes to your mind? Like, what's the first thing right now? What do you think of?
First thing I think of is chips.
Chips.
That's really the
What
first
kind
thing
of
I think
chips
of.
specifically?
Tortilla chips.
Tortilla chips. Do you dip it in anything?
Yes and no.
Like a hot cheese fountain or?
Yeah, some nacho
salsa.
cheese. Yeah, some salsa, maybe some guac.
Yeah, guacamole. There's
Really
always
good.
that. For my family, we always have like pico de gallo and stuff too. But like, yeah, you're right. Chips are always a thing, and the dips.
Yes,
What-
for sure.
That ranch dip. What am I thinking of? You know when you take the sour cream and then you can put like a packet in there and you mix it around. What is that called?
Oh, is that like the
Is that just like the
French
sour-
onion?
Yeah,
Yeah,
French onion or
yeah.
sour cream and onion dip. That stuff.
Yeah,
is so
that is my top
That is pretty
Super Bowl
fire.
chip for
All right,
sure.
let's try
Yes,
this
for
cheese
sure.
on
Yeah,
its
let's
own.
do it.
So this is the Merlot, which our expert
Annie, I'll
says
get
is
your piece.
soaked in wine for at least 28 hours before they serve. I don't know how long they put it in there. I did mine purple side down.
I think I had mine up.
And purple side down.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though.
I'm biased because this is one of my favorite cheeses.
Is that?
Mm-hmm.
You're just supposed
good.
to eat it on its own, or
With cracker, with like a Ritz cracker.
there's like a slight hint of like an acidic wine taste to it, but
Yeah.
I don't taste like a.
I'm gonna try eating it with the purple side down this time.
That's the way to do it. And it's like a semi-hard cheese.
Kind of dry.
It's not like Parmesan, like real Parmesan, where it's like a rock almost.
Well, that's good though.
Yeah, that is
And
yummy.
some good flavor.
Again, all this came from Hy-Vee. They came out and they had quite the spread for us.
For sure. There were some pecans and
Yeah,
chips
the
and
pecans
Dried
and chips.
apricots.
And,
yes.
Apricots.
yeah, the apricots were okay.
I didn't try those, but all right.
Well, that's yummy. But I didn't ask you, Annie, what do you think of when you think of Super Bowl snacks immediately off the top of your head right now? When someone's like, come to my Super Bowl party, you don't have to bring anything, and you're like, oh, great, I can't wait to have the
Wings.
wings.
That goes without saying.
I would agree the wings are
Yes.
usually
Top
something that I think of,
Yes.
top snack.
buffalo or otherwise.
I agree.
For me, I would have to say it would probably either be wings or, I don't know, I really like the sweet and sour meatballs, man. Those are so good. You know what I'm talking about, where they like do a little bit of barbecue, but then they put like the grape or the apricot
yes.
jelly in there too.
That's
And
some
you
good
mix it in there.
stuff.
Yeah, those are pretty
Like
good.
Swedish meatballs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
IKEA.
But it's more like a light barbecue thing, you know. And no, the little
For
smokies
sure.
is probably what I think about.
That's what I was gonna say
Wrapped
too.
in the
Oh,
bacon
mhm.
with like
Oh,
the with the
especially, yeah.
candied bacon, either that or
Oh.
like the
Yeah.
the water chestnuts.
I'm thinking of
Those
the
are good
cocktail
too.
sausages too.
Mhm, yeah.
That's like comes
Yeah.
right to mind.
My dad calls them those the smokies or the weenies and
Little weenies.
For
And like a
sure.
crock pot with some sauce. Like I see it now.
Yes. You can make a ton of them. They're so good. You sprinkle the brown sugar on it.
There
I
you
feel like
go.
a lot of these Super Bowl snacks are kind of universal. I did a little research, and the first Super Bowl ever was around like in the 1940s-ish. Was it? That almost sounds wrong. I guess I didn't look that hard.
I think it's the 57th
Yeah.
Super Bowl, I think, so.
And they do it every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2020. So where's our math nerds at? What is
that-
57 minus 20? 2020. But they
It's
said
like
that
37.
the
but
snacking
it's-
has kind of always been a thing in like a Super Bowl party. So like this has
Yes.
been a pretty long-standing American tradition to get together and eat a bunch of good and nachos. Okay, I think of nachos
Nachos,
now
yeah,
that I'm
all the
thinking
way.
about it, like piled
Yes.
up with all the stuff on them.
Oh.
It's like with all the ground beef and the sour cream and
the green
Jalapenos. I don't even
and
like
cheese.
jalapenos, but
I'm
I
not-
see the jalapenos.
yeah, I'm not a big jalapeno
I like
person either.
jalapenos, especially on nachos.
For
and
sure.
Quesadillas and stuff like that. Okay, so I cheated and I tried this little
The little
I
salami.
think this salami.
Is it bad that I don't know which one is Genoa salami and which one is
I'm
regular?
pretty sure
I just
Genoa
know the
would be the
name.
bigger one, or that's
That
the
makes
regular.
sense.
It might be this one. I actually have some fancy like salami sausage at home.
Oh, nice. And then like summer sausage too.
Yes.
That's not really salami. I know it's more of a sausage,
A sausage
but
and a salami. Yeah, that's right.
that's also really
Why
good
don't you
stuff.
go ahead and give that one a try? I already
All
did.
right.
It's a little chewy. Yeah, we could try the big one.
The big one?
That almost looks like you're supposed to put it on sandwiches.
Yeah.
You want the big one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Well, this one kind of has the little
Like the
flecks
peppercorns
in
in
it.
it.
Yeah.
Which is like
And
what's in the normal salami.
yeah.
And
When
by
I
normal, I mean sandwich salami.
I like lived in Italy
Tart
for 6
salami.
months, and they had salami like this. This looks authentic.
Oh, for
you
sure.
lived in Italy for 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
What did you eat?
Yes.
Did you get really fat?
Mm-hmm.
Did you really?
Yeah.
See, because I hear they make their pasta different there, that it's not like as bad for you.
It was the gelato, probably that. Did
Oh yeah, you're eating
Oh.
gelato all the time.
I would eat that all the time if
I know.
go.
If I went to Italy, it would not be good. Because like I have no like I specifically don't eat pasta, because if I do, I have to eat a lot of it, and then I regret it. You know what I mean? It's not just like, oh, let me just have one serving. It's like, let me eat as much as I can of this,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then hate myself for at least the next 2 days.
Well, Italians have like 4-course meals. Actually, they
Oh
have
my
like
God.
an appetizer,
Yeah.
and then they have like a pasta, and then a meat, and then a fish. And that's like
Oh,
every
wow.
dinner is like that.
That's
Multiple
cool.
times a day.
Well, no, breakfast is like they just have like a pastry and like a
Yeah.
espresso or something.
It's just but tons and tons of
Yes.
bread
Mhm.
and carbs and stuff
Carbs.
like that. Lots of cheese. I just feel like there's
Sure.
almost nobody that doesn't like Italian food.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? Like, if you had to rank, like, what in the world is probably, like, the most universal, like, and maybe that's just because we're Americans talking, but I feel like Italian food's probably up there. You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
I think a lot of Americans would argue that like American food is really good, like you know, like Super Bowl food,
Yeah, Super
Right.
Bowl.
burgers,
Or barbecue.
ribs.
I think barbecue's pretty American.
Mhm.
That was made in, like, the 1700s. And in some of our darker times, like during slavery, I think they say is when it originated. Like they were making barbecue. Isn't that crazy? So
That is crazy.
I guess that was kind of stolen too.
Yeah, learn something new every day.
But barbecue's good. Burgers. That's some of my favorite food too.
I actually just went to Mexico almost
Yeah.
a month ago, and we had like kind of like the course meal too. We stayed at a resort, and
Yeah.
we did like we had an appetizer course, and then we had like one entree. Sometimes we had two entrees, but they served them separately.
Well, yeah, that's all you can eat though. You're
With
gonna
dessert, yeah, the portion
Yeah.
sizes were really small.
ridiculous.
But we had a lot of different foods. Like we had some Italian food,
Yeah.
and then we had
Like on the resort?
Mhm,
Oh,
on the
okay.
resort, yeah.
Right. Did you try any like street food or local restaurants or anything, or did you stay on the
No,
resort?
we pretty much stayed on the resort, but
That's cool. I am going next month. Actually, I'm going to Cancun. I haven't been to Cancun, but I have been all over Mexico, and I've tried lots and lots of Mexican styles of food, including like off the street and in some of their nicer restaurants, and then just some of their regular fare. And it is kind of true what they say. They have tacos all the time. There's like tortillas with every meal. That's like their bread, sort of. It's like the best thing we could relate it to. You know what I mean? But that was, yeah, it was delicious. And they do. They kind of just like, it's just like, okay, you guys still hungry? Okay, now we'll bring more out, or we'll bring more out, or yeah.
I was actually at Hy-Vee the other day getting groceries, and I came across all the tortillas. You know, there was tortillas you can use specifically for tacos, like corn tortillas, flour tortillas,
Yeah.
and then
Which
there's
one would you pick? Corn or flour?
I did flour, but
I
I,
like
do
the
like corn.
corn
I do like
ones.
corn though too.
But then there's like those small, really thin flour ones.
Yeah, those are the ones I
Those
got,
are
yeah.
good. I don't like the American style, like fat,
yes,
big, huge
the
ones.
big ones, yeah, because everything
No.
falls
It's got to
out.
be like I almost wonder
the
if those are
small
like
ones.
just like white corn ones that I have. We actually
that's
have a really,
possible,
really
yeah.
amazing, authentic Mexican restaurant in Monmouth. I love that place.
Oh, is that the Los Rancheros?
Yes. They are
Yes.
like spot on, but
Good.
they're also like so expensive. Like I
That
just
is
came
true.
from Mexico eating that type of food, and then I went there and I was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. I can get 9 tacos for this there, and here it gets you 2. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
But
Yeah, that's
they're good. They're authentic. That's the place to go to.
definitely. All right, so should we try some more of this food here?
Yeah, before we get sidetracked again, since it's about the Super Bowl, and then we have to try these chips too. I'm actually
Oh, yes.
really excited about these because we have 2 different flavors. You guys check this one out.
All right.
So this is Parmesan garlic.
I just want to like crunch the bag a little bit. Like this is just for those ASMR listeners at home.
There you go. And you have to smack your lips too. So let's pop these open.
All right,
So
let's do
try
it.
these. These are
Some more
limited
ASMR, you guys.
edition, they told me. Specifically, and you can find these
I
in
take it away
all,
from the microphone a little bit.
You can find these in like stores all over. They're kind of everywhere.
What are these flavors? I've never seen anything like it.
I
Farm
know.
stand
They
ranch.
said they were limited, and so this is a Parmesan garlic.
Yes.
Let's take it here. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, guys.
I think Parmesan
Oh my
garlic
God.
is a popular wing flavor.
Yes,
What wing
yes.
flavor is that?
yeah, Parmesan garlic.
Oh, I like that one
like
from
a-
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, I like that one too. And the honey barbecue is one of my favorites too.
Yeah. Oh, honey barbecue.
I always get the desert heat. Or I got the buffaloes last time. Here, let's try this one.
Okay.
Yeah, it tastes like
That's
a
good.
little garlic on there.
This tastes like Parmesan ranch, not like any store-bought ranch.
Now, for those of you listening, we have this ranch one that's in this blue. And then we have a Parmesan garlic that's in yellow. And we'll turn so people can see this. This is actually pretty good. They're like really, really crunchy.
They're both really good.
Like kettle chips.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I like the.
That's why they're called kettle.
Probably right. So I like the ranch one more.
I like the ranch one more too.
It's
I
like
think.
a very light flavoring. You mostly taste the chip.
Oh, see, I think I like the Parmesan garlic, but it is a heavy flavor. It has like an after, or something that's lingering.
I'm gonna eat the rest of this.
Heavy aftertaste.
I'm gonna try this with one of these sausage ends and this
Whoa.
merlot cheese. And combining
Oh, there you
flavors
go.
like on Ratatouille. There we go. Mm-hmm. That cheese is pretty good when you mix it with something.
With a Ritz cracker,
Mm-hmm.
next level.
Mm.
Just blast off.
It's so good.
I'm seeing some residue on my hands, so I
Yeah.
left a little,
That's
like,
how you know.
to the Cheeto effect.
Mm-hmm. Bothering me. Wish I had a napkin. Here we go.
Oh, so Brody wiped his
Yes.
off.
Yeah, I
Me
kind
and
of
Tori
licked mine
both
a
licked
little
our
bit.
fingers.
Yeah, you both
Kinda
are.
gross.
You're heathens.
We're used to like,
Yeah.
I'm used to like doing like the
Like,
Cheetos.
ah.
And all, like,
Yeah, just grab the bag and start shoveling in your mouth.
Yeah.
no, definitely.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, should we try some of this cherry cheese, like the berry cheese here?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
pizza
so you
cracker.
split that up. Did you bring like a fork or anything?
I should have brought like a knife or
Hand sanitizer.
something.
Just want to like
I'm gonna steal some if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
sanitizer.
I'm self-conscious after I lick my fingers.
Want some hand
A little bit, you
sanitizer?
know.
No, I
I'll
am.
look at
I'm,
it and smell it. First, smell cloth.
I'm pretty self-conscious about that
Ooh,
stuff
That actually
too.
smells pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, yeah.
I guess we'll have to be
Let's get
heathens
to
and
try-
rip
let's-
this cracker.
Let's get to trying that. So break it into some pieces. Get that, get that sanitizer all over it too. That'll make it taste good.
You can just break
The
it
first,
off on it if you
the
need.
first
I tried it.
snowfall.
Yeah.
All right, Annie, here you
Oh,
go.
it's okay.
Oh, you're
So
good.
she-
Okay.
Yeah, I had some.
No, you
Oh,
try it.
perfect, okay.
Yeah, some of it too.
Okay, sounds good. Here, Brody. So we are trying a pizza cracker and some berry
And
cheese.
this is from Hy-Vee.
Yes, from Hy-Vee. Thank you,
Okay,
Hy-Vee.
try it.
It might be like goat cheese or something.
It does look like goat
It
cheese.
smells pungent.
Sure.
It's
I
kind of
was
weird
gonna,
too because they brought like a bunch of like fancy
Yeah,
Super
for
Bowl
sure.
stuff. Like we're sitting here talking about let's get some wings,
I
chips,
know.
and
Chip and
meatballs and little smokies, and they're like, and we have
Right.
a cheddar, a coochie board, and
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
I know everyone gets so mad when I say it wrong. I'd be like, what's it called? A Chattahoochee board? And
Chattahoochee.
Like, ah!
There's anything of that country song.
Yeah, I know.
They're going down to Chattahoochee.
Oh, that's good.
All right, we eat this here. I should have asked the people, the workers at Hy-Vee, what kind of cheese really this was, but I think we were just so excited about the food and.
No, you didn't have a chance to. Well, that one was an interesting flavor.
I was not a fan.
Mm.
I like this. I actually like that.
You like the blueberries?
Mhm.
They did have dried blueberries all over.
I think you just have to have a really small piece of it. It's not bad. I'm just making these faces because it's very strong flavor.
Mhm. Like goat. That's what I was thinking. Maybe goat cheese because it
Yeah.
was strong.
Yeah. And then the berries are really strong. It almost tastes like how a pencil smells.
Oh,
Oh
interesting.
yeah, that
You know what I
is.
mean? Like the eraser with a little bit of the.
Oh yeah,
Is it like you need some water to follow up?
Yeah.
definitely.
Wash that one down.
Awesome.
Very
Well,
good.
I should have cut up this meat. I was gonna save some meatballs for all you guys, but
Yeah, I'm good on that. Those are cold.
we
now.
all went to town. Yeah, it
We
was a
tried
little bit
that
cold
one.
too.
They're pretty good.
I would have benefited from some sauce or something.
It
Like,
needed, yeah.
That would've
I thought
been
it had
good, yeah.
something. It's very coarse ground too. Like you
For
can see
sure.
the bits of fat in it.
That the
Meat.
sauce
Chips
from,
are pretty fire.
oh for sure. I was just gonna say the sauce from Hy-Vee that was really good was their chicken sauce.
Yeah.
We were all talking about like they have like a brand of chicken sauce, like the sauce you get from Chick-fil-A, the Chick-fil-A sauce. One of our coworkers was saying
It's
it's
their take.
It's like barbecue sauce and honey mustard, and there was another sauce. I couldn't remember what it was, but no, that was pretty good. It's very flavorful, I think.
Yeah, that stuff is pretty good.
Cool. All right, so
Have
yeah,
any big Super Bowl plans? Are you going to a party? You guys having something?
I'm working at my other job actually.
Yeah. Working
So
all the
no.
time. The grind never stops for Taco Tory.
Not for Taco Tory. No, not at all. What about you guys?
You first.
I don't have any plans, but I'll probably get some wings,
Yeah.
just like to be in the spirit, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, where are you going to get the wings from?
I am going to go to Wingstop. That is my wing destination of choice
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Awesome.
because they're just better. They're superior. I feel
Yes.
like that is kind of a hot take, but
As opposed to
Yes.
what?
Buffalo Wild Wings, the enemy.
Like anywhere else? Like you can go to KFC.
Oh, I would go to like Jewel.
Or
Probably not.
Papayas or like Popeyes.
Oh,
Or
Popeyes is really good, but like if
Popeyes
you're
is
talking
good,
like
too.
Super Bowl wings, they have to be wet.
Uh huh. And
yeah, that's pretty good. You're right.
yeah,
I
that
would
is
go to
true.
like Jewel
Yeah.
too. Jewel has good wings. Like
Jewel-esco.
Oh, Jewel does. Yeah, for sure.
That's true. I don't know, I
Definitely.
guess I'm just like a Buffalo Wild Wing guy, but I haven't like had a lot. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
the best wings I ever had were at this place called Quaker Wing and Lube, I think. It was called.
Oh, I've heard of.
Have you
Was
been
that
there?
is that in like Indiana? I
Yes,
think?
it is in Indiana.
Yes.
So you know what I'm talking about. That
Yeah,
place
like-
is so good.
We would drive up to Michigan, and we would
Yes.
pass that place on the way there. And I've never been there,
They are
but I've just been so
good.
curious about that.
I had
okay.
a thing called the Atomic Wings there.
Atomic
We're going
Wings.
to talk about wings. And you know, what is it called? The Scoville rating. And like Buffalo is like what? Like a couple hundred on there. And then you have like Mango Habanero is like some ridiculous 30,000 or something. I had like these Atomic Wings and they were like
Oh my
600,000 on this scale.
Wow.
And
That
they
is
were
crazy.
horrible. I mean, they were like, I don't know. Anything that hot doesn't really taste good.
I was gonna say you
Yeah.
can't really get much flavor.
But
in
like
it,
it's more
so-
thick, so they brought out like 6 of them. And I remember like my dad and I were gonna try them. So I ate one and it was so hot. I was like, snot was coming out of my mouth.
Oh
I'm
my
tearing
gosh.
up. It's burning. I'm drinking like cup after cup of like milk, water.
Wow.
Milk is necessary.
I know.
Yes, milk
Water
is.
doesn't
I
help.
know. And then my dad was like, I'll give you $20 if you eat another one. And he had only eaten one. And I was stupid. And I ate another one for the $20.
It got worse.
Yeah, it got worse. And then I had to go to the bathroom, and I was not
Oh.
prepared to go to the bathroom. And I paid for those decisions that I made.
You're making me think of that the Hot Wings show they do on
Yes.
YouTube.
Hot Ones?
Oh yeah, Hot
That's
Ones.
a good
Yeah.
show, yeah.
For
But
sure.
I don't even know how hot like their thing gets, but this stuff was. I mean, I was like in there, like going, trying to pee, and just like in miserable pain. Ugh. But
Oh
I
my
made an extra
gosh.
$20. But besides that, the other wings
Yeah.
are really good. You know, there's
Uh-huh.
like there's a certain, and I think I find that you're right. Like with Buffalo Wild Wings, like it's like soft where I want it to be crunchy, and crunchy where I want it to be soft. And I've only been to
Yes.
Wingstop like once or twice. But when I eat wings, I'm like I need to eat like 25 of these things type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I went the last time I went to Chick-fil-A, I got like their 40-piece nuggets.
Wow.
Oh, I love their nuggets. Though.
Yeah, and I just ate all of them. But that's all I had. And I'm not really a fan of their waffle fries.
Really?
You know.
Oh, I love
They're
their
not
waffle
even like seasoned.
fries.
I'm like a heavily seasoned fry type
Uh-huh.
of guy, and I love sweet potato fries. If that's ever an
Oh,
option,
yes,
I'm
those
saying
two.
give me the sweet potato
Yeah.
fries.
Well, if you like heavily seasoned, then you'd like Wingstops because their fries are like really seasoned
Yeah,
too.
those are
Ooh.
pretty good.
But at Buffalo Wild Wings, you're gonna get wings that are like in like cube shaped. Do you ever
Yeah.
notice that? You go there and they're kind of like chunked, like
Yeah.
in cubes. I'm like, this is just
So do you like the traditional, or are you more like the boneless wing, or as some strongly opinionated people would say, are just chicken nuggets?
yeah,
Yes.
which I could agree with. I
could
think
agree with.
for
It's almost like a higher quality chicken nugget, though.
yeah, that's true
True.
too. I think
Or like
for
chicken tenders or
Yeah.
something too.
Yeah, unlike Super Bowl or something, you kind of want to do like bone in because
Yeah.
that's just more like
Exactly. But it's so hard to eat
tradition- the
those and like
traditional.
feel like a human being. Like I don't
Yeah.
I don't want to see anybody. I don't want anyone to look at me. I don't want anyone to know
Yeah.
I'm eating wings. I just want to like be in a
Right.
corner in the dark and like, you know what I mean?
I
like,
totally agree.
So when it comes to like Super Bowl
Yep.
parties, I get like I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll get like 2 of these wings, and then check in between bites to make sure nobody's looking and bite it. It gets all over. And I have this beard now too, and it's so hard to like keep the sauces off of it. But I'm gonna go strong until the start of February before I get rid of this thing. I was out flying the drone today, and it was like a lifesaver to keep my face warm. It was like so cold out there.
Oh gosh,
I almost died.
that's crazy. Yeah, I saw like you and another coworker, Hannah.
Yeah, that's right. I
were
took Hannah out to kind of train her how to do that. So you guys can look out for that drone video. We took a lot of like notable landmarks in the Quad Cities, and like just kind of showed off how they're gonna look in like the winter time. So there's lots of snow. We got a train. There was like a lot of construction going on. We get to see, what is it called? The Bandits, River Bandits.
Oh, the Modern
Modern
Woodman
Woodman
Park.
Park. We were out there. That was pretty cool.
yeah, you can catch it on Ned's Twitter account.
That's right.
Yes.
You should tweet about
yes,
it.
there you go.
Hmm.
Our official Twitter spokesperson.
handle. That's right.
Spokeswoman for the Ned too.
Yeah, now I'm
Mm-hmm.
just checking my updates.
Yeah.
Reminded
Sure,
me.
you're all good to go.
Yeah, no. Going back to the the wing debate. Yeah, I do kind of like both too. I think I agree with the traditional wings.
I always get
Eat those,
traditional.
especially for Super Bowl.
I've
Yeah,
never been a boneless guy.
I do like boneless because it's just like easier for me to, eat. I can like eat it in like one bite and just
Flavor's
chew
not
it.
the same.
But I can definitely see it with it being more like a formal chicken nugget or
Yeah.
chicken tender or whatnot
Exactly.
too.
See, I like the dry rubs tubs.
Yeah, I like the
love
dry
those,
rubs.
and those don't stick to the
Like Hooters.
I haven't been to a Hooters in a
Really?
long time, but they just have like really good, like very traditional wings. It's
They
like a
do.
buffalo, it's like a buffalo wing, and I mean it
Yes.
was pretty good when I went. I think I went to the one here. Where's that in
Davenport,
Davenport?
yeah,
That one's pretty decent.
that's good.
No, you don't like that?
I haven't been to Hooters ever,
Uh-huh.
which like I feel like if I want to participate in this wing debate, I should go
Because
to
they're
one.
such a
Go to one. I
well-known
agree.
chain for
Mhm.
their
But I've
wings.
never been to one, and I heard the one in Davenport isn't great. I heard-
Really?
That's not the
When
best.
I went, it
Oh,
was
I've
pretty
never been
decent.
there. Never been to that
I
one.
haven't either. I've only been to Hooters like 1 or 2 times. It's just kind
Gotcha.
of like a nicer bar.
Yeah.
The
And
ambiance.
everyone's dressed like a roller derby girl. You know what I mean? Like look like they can beat you up or something.
Yeah, definitely. But on Mondays would be a good day to go if you wanted to try Hooters because they do the all-you-can-eat wings. Yeah, and they give you
What?
like an order too. Like they give you start you off with like an order of maybe like 10 wings, I think it is, and then they like give you more. They bring you more. My boyfriend and I, we went to one out in Indiana with
Yeah.
one of our friends, and we were ordering wings, and like they know one of the waitresses there, so she
Yeah.
was hooking us up with all these wings, and she let
Yeah.
us take some home, and
Oh,
it
awesome.
was good. So that was like
What
my lunch for
flavors
the
do
next
they
2
have?
days.
Is it just the buffalo? Or
So it's like
plain?
so it's like the buffalo. They do original, like
Yeah.
a dry rub, and then they do. I think they have like honey barbecue because I had
Yeah.
that one, and they have like a special sauce too. Like they do like a mild sauce,
Yeah.
and then like a medium sauce, and
Yeah.
they do a hot sauce. But
See,
I
what
like
you're
the medium.
what you're
The medium sauce is
describing
good, too.
sounds like a nightmare to me. To sit and eat wings with friends and pretty girls looking at me, being like feeling like a freaking fiend. Don't look at me. Would you like more? No. Yes, please. But take a while to come back.
That's true. Let us eat in peace.
I know, right? And I hate that. And I just, without fail, whenever I go out, I'm always like, "Wow!" And they're like, "How was your meal?" And I'm like, "It's good. Thank you."
I
It's
know.
like, come on, you can't like.
I always have to cover my mouth
See
too when
where
I'm
I'm
eating
going?
too.
I feel like they do
No,
that
it's
on
good.
purpose because it's like without fail.
Right.
Has anyone here ever worked in the food industry or restaurant business?
I have.
You have?
Yes, I've worked at Culver's in high school.
Oh, really?
For sure.
was that?
Yeah. That was fun, actually. It was my first job, and got some discounts on the food, which was
I bet,
nice.
which would not be good there, honestly.
Oh, for sure. I always
Because-
came home smelling like
I know.
Culver's.
Whenever I go, I like have to get the cheese curds, and I have to get
Always.
like a burger, and then I have to get a
Like
do
a
they call it?
concrete mixer.
And
Always,
Culver's
the
is so much
custard.
better than Dairy Queen, man.
I
I
agree.
grew up with Dairy Queen, but I just there's something about like that custard. It's like thicker and less like.
Yes. I think they have a
That's
Culver's in
cold.
Galesburg, don't they? Didn't they open one?
I think they might be opening one there.
Okay.
There's a lot of
I
stuff
hear
coming
about
to
that.
Galesburg.
For sure.
I don't allow myself to go to Culver's because that
You
just
don't.
opens a whole book of like
know.
indulgence.
Let's
that-
eat 9,000
Yes.
calories. in one
Exactly.
meal.
Yeah.
And then it's just, but that's just so good. That's just like Midwest style cooking, though. It's just so much melted cheese,
Yeah.
grease.
That's American.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Cheese
I
curds.
agree.
I would have to say that's American.
I know.
right?
That's
Yep.
like definitely very American
Very
style. It's
American.
kind of like almost similar. Like whenever I like my foreign friends and they're like, "Where can we go to eat like good American food?" I'll be like, "All right, let's go to like Cracker Barrel or something." And
Oh,
I feel
Cracker
like
Barrel's
that's a
good,
pretty
too.
good representation. You know, there's a ton of big old fat people there. There's candy while you're waiting. You know what I mean? Like the portions.
Yeah.
There's like 8 sides you get per meal, and then you know what I mean. And it's all like so bad for you. And I'm like, yes, this is the place. This is great.
Yeah. The dumplings are good though.
Yeah, the dumplings are good.
Fried apples.
Had the meatloaf.
dumplings.
The breakfasts
Ooh.
are good.
The breakfast there is really good.
I know. And then like the people, it's like the Walmart of restaurants. You know what I mean? Like it's always
Mm-hmm.
fun when you go to the Cracker Barrel.
I do like the little gift store they have though. My mom likes it too.
I know. Like,
All the cute little
get
knickknacks
little-
I
they
wonder if I've
have.
been
and-
there.
What?
I'm
Really?
thinking Golden Corral and Cracker Barrel.
Uh-huh.
Pretty
Golden
similar.
Corral,
Like which
yeah.
one's which?
No, they're way different.
Yeah, they're pretty
Is
different.
one of them a buffet and one isn't?
Yeah.
Yep, Golden Corral is a buffet.
Oh, Cracker Barrel's
You
not
know-
a buffet.
No.
You know, in Mexico, they call buffets American style restaurants.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I did not know
That's
that.
what my Mexican friends. I was like, we don't eat like that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I mean, they eat a lot. But it's like not like all our restaurants are like, all right, whatever you want, come up here, get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it's different. So I was like, well, okay. It's messed up.
So funny.
No, if you go to Cracker Barrel, they like you said,
It's comfort
the table.
food. you know?
Yeah,
That's
comfort
like American
food. Like some chicken and like I said, dumplings
chicken
and
fried steak. I love
yes, all the good stuff. And there's a little game you can play at the tables too while you wait for your food, like with the pegboard. And it's like with the whole,
moves you do.
yeah, however many moves you do, and you have to try to get at like end up with 1 pin left or 2 pins left.
I think the closest I ever got is 2.
I think I got like 2 or 3. I think that was the closest.
It's so difficult. But I'm not very good at like Rubik's cubes either, and some other people can just like, flip them out real quick.
Right,
it's
or like
ridiculous.
They can do it with their feet too, or do it underwater.
Or even blindfolded or crazy stuff.
Oh my gosh,
it's not something that I can do.
that is crazy. Well, is there any other Super Bowl foods that you guys think of, or any other Super Bowl traditions
I'm trying to think.
you guys do?
Besides just, I've never really been like a huge football guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm kind of glad I didn't do it in high school now, because they're like, every single person who does football has brain damage. I'm like, oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I'm more there for the commercials. So for me, it's about the
Yeah.
food. It's about being with other people. It's about getting drunk. It's about
agree.
laughing at commercials. But I
Yeah.
don't even really watch like the TV like that either.
Yeah. Well, hot
Yeah.
take. I don't really like enjoy the Super Bowl because we never have teams that are going. Like if I was from like the New England area, maybe I'd be like
You'd be
Super
good
Bowl
to go.
party, like I'd go all out like a real event.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I feel like for here in the Midwest, since we don't have teams going, it's just always like
I
a
know.
celebration of like more like more like an excuse
Like
to
it
have
was
friends.
years
Yeah, for
ago,
sure.
like the Bears were in it or something, but like the Pack,
Yeah.
I think it was Bears Packers or something.
Well, the Kansas City Chiefs are in the Super Bowl this
yeah,
year,
that's a big
and
deal. The Chiefs,
they-
everybody's
yeah.
big on them right
And the
now.
Patriots aren't, so
I know
That's
that's
a
a
big deal.
shock.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the 49ers are in the Super Bowl too.
Exactly. It's like,
That's
what's
a big
going on?
shock.
So maybe
yeah.
this one is worth to watch. I have to go to Hy-Vee and pick up some Super
Yeah.
Bowl stuff because
Yeah.
I wasn't
Definitely.
really planning on celebrating, but
Right. Yeah.
aside
You
from
might
the
as
wings.
well. It's an
Yeah, I think you
excuse.
should for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
How many wings is a comfortable amount for you to eat at a time?
I feel like I'd have to look at sizings, but like, it's like.
Okay, we're talking like good 3-4 inches long.
Whoa, because I was thinking like if I'm going to Wingstop, I'm probably gonna get like at least a 6-piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, okay. I was really hoping you were gonna say like I could eat like 20 wings, and then I could be like, well, I could do 30.
Well, I said
so
at
now I don't feel
least.
as bad.
yeah, at least. I mean, like at most 35.
35.
Just kidding.
Like I was gonna say, yeah, I could eat probably quite a few. Like enough for me to like just feel satiated from just wings. It would have to be like 10 or 12. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're eating every bit on there, you know?
Yes.
Right? Like you're not gonna leave.
Yeah, and that's like the good sized, genetically modified like cancer chicken wings. You know what I mean?
Bacteria.
Yeah.
Or bi-
oh, that's-
what
they're
is it,
just big.
antibiotics?
No, yeah, I thought you were gonna say like salmonella. No, that's.
Right.
Yeah, I would have to say that amount. The last time I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, I got the medium. I don't know how many that is. I think it's like 15.
It's like
Oh,
definitely because
wow.
the small is like 8.
Yeah, and then it jumps to like
Like 12, I
12
think.
or
And
15, and then the large is like 18 plus.
But I
that sounds
challenge
right.
everybody who likes Buffalo Wild Wings.
To try Wingstop.
Yeah,
Wingstop.
instead because like the I mean,
Why did you say it was better?
there's just it's better food, better
it cheaper?
service. No, I'm not sure about the price comparison, but I just feel like every time you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, you're expecting like a good restaurant
They're called
experience.
Right.
wing.
But it's not.
It's
I
not
never
really.
have like a great time
It's more
there.
just like a bar that happens to have wings, even though like their
Right.
whole thing is the wings.
yeah,
The wings.
exactly.
You know what I
They're
mean?
so mediocre. And
Yeah.
Wingstop's a lot smaller. It's more like takeout wings,
Yeah.
but
uh-huh.
they're just better.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Sounds
Unless
good. I'll
you're
have to
trying to
try
like hang
Wingstop.
out and drink and watch a game or something like
Yeah.
that. They always have like the pay-per-view UFC fights, which is cool. I like that. I go occasionally, and then they have the games. Or the biggest thing is that they'll show pay-per-view events too, so you can drink while you eat. You know,
okay.
so you're like, well, I'm saving $100, and then I'm just gonna spend $100 on beer and
Yeah.
wings.
Yeah,
Why are
yeah,
wings-
I was gonna say.
and why are wings so expensive? Chicken is the cheapest meat.
You have to go on Wing Night. Have you guys heard of Wing Night?
Oh, for Wingstop, are you talking about?
Yeah.
Or? No, what's Wing Night?
Well, I think it's only a thing for Wingstop. I don't know if they have a different time for, or if it's for Buffalo Wild Wings. They
Uh-huh.
might have a
They're
different
Tuesdays
time.
and
Oh, yeah,
Thursdays.
Thursdays. I think like bone-in is...
Wing, yeah.
is
Tuesdays.
Cheaper.
Yeah,
I
I
know,
think
because
boneless
on
is
Tuesdays
Thursday.
when I had these wings I'm telling you about.
Yeah.
And I asked them if they were doing, because it's like buy one, get one free wings. And they're like, we don't do that on takeout orders. I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
And I
Gotcha.
wanted to hang up, And I'd be like, okay, I'm good then, but I still order. Guess I should have just went to Wingstop, huh?
Yeah, so what's the Wingstop? What's the Wingstop night? The wing night?
You know what? I'm not sure. I want to
Well,
say
you're
it'd be
here
a
singing
different
their
night.
praises, and you don't even know when they have their specials.
I mean, this isn't. I'm not advertising. I'm not being paid anything. I'm just a satisfied customer.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you're probably wings is the biggest Super Bowl thing that I think most people would think of.
I agree too. I do want to know about this Wingstop wing.
But what
night.
about like desserts? Like, what do you think of in dessert-wise when you think Super Bowl?
Gosh,
There's gotta be
pretzel
something
jello?
sweet.
I don't know.
Ooh, I think
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
Or just
I think
or just like
Thanksgiving.
cookies.
Cookies. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think cookies. I think.
Is all there ever is,
yeah.
because you can just kind of set those out and not worry about them.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
true.
think cake really
Yeah.
belongs to the Super Bowl.
No.
Maybe like brownies or
It's-
something.
it's not really
like
a
little
sweet
brownies.
Event. It's more of like a salty and fatty
Yeah.
sort of.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Meaty.
Yeah.
That meaty and
Lots of
greasy
crunch
and cheesy
grease.
and
Now I'm hungry.
I know.
crunchy.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Smart.
Hear those. Well,
Definitely. All
there
right.
you go.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for watching or listening.
And listening.
We had a really good time. I hope
Our
you guys.
food ramblings.
Yep. Hope you guys had a great time too. Sorry we got a little sidetracked,
Yeah.
but food is just one thing to talk
I know,
about.
there's so much, like, it's one thing leads to another, and it's like, God, I could just talk forever
So
about
good.
food and eating it.
Just makes us even hungry and
Yeah.
just appreciate food. I think
Exactly.
for sure.
Absolutely. Appreciate Wingstop.
We'll have to try Wingstop.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to try it now.
That sounds good. Well, all right, everyone. Thank you again for tuning in and listening, and we'll see you next time.
That's right.
Bye.